The most precise way of entering Eka Pada Koundinyasana II, it's not exactly the easiest, but this is how we'll do it. So I'm just going to take one leg forward, all right, and then we're going to come like through almost like a lizard pose, so shrugging down and then getting the shoulder underneath the thigh. You can even take your hand and push it into the calf to really wiggle the shoulder underneath. There we go. Then the palm comes down, and notice how our hand isn't just outside the foot, it's closer to the heel. What that does is it helps extend this foot forward with greater ease. If the hand is too far forward, that front foot tends to get locked in place. All right, from here, she'll start to extend those toes forward. She'll extend the chest forward, little back bend, contraction of the glutes. That's it. Her arms are in like a chaturanga shape, and that elbow is free. Okay, and then you can come back. For students who have difficulty, and the thing that is most consistently the most challenging for students is getting that chest forward enough. One thing we can practice doing is using a little bit of momentum and also keeping that front knee bent so hamstring mobility isn't an issue. So she'll shorten her down dog some. She lifts the leg up, and now we're going to bend the knee and take the inner thigh to the tricep as she rocks forward and off of that back leg. That's it. Okay, and you can even have your students repeat this a couple times, get them out of their heads and just like rock forward, jump, rock forward, jump. All right, another thing you can do for students that, for lack of a better way of saying it, have a little bit of control issues, you can practice using the blocks to have them extend the chest forward more without feeling like their head is going to hit the floor. This is also good for students who tend to, and not that we want to encourage this sort of a thing, but in their chaturangas tend to sink down, so they lack the shoulder strength to keep their shoulder heads lifted. We again want to make sure that we emphasize the students that that is a work in progress, and we do want to develop the strength in the arms and shoulders to stay lifted. But for now, this is how we're going to deal. All right, so she takes the leg forward. She'll get the shoulder underneath. Yeah, the block moves. And then from here, chest forward. As that foot lifts enough, the face is a little closer to the floor. Maybe the shoulders are a little sunken, but, you know, gets the job done for now. Okay, things that will help in preparation for the pose, especially that front leg, a lot of hamstring stretching. For that back leg, glute strengthening work, and then of course, arm strengthening stuff. Did I miss anything?
I don't remember.
Oh, elbow to hip as well. So another thing that students will often do in their Koundinyasana II, so now you'll have this leg extended forward, is the hip will kind of rest on the elbow. Now, this is a big sinking action. What we want to practice doing for this student, so you can come on down, you can first just ask them to push the floor away, but if that's too hard, we'll take the hand out and turn the palm a little bit to the side, so that will help keep the top of the shoulder lifted, and with the hand wider, the hip can't rest on the elbow. Chest forward. Yes, a little curve in the low back is just fine. We're doing our best to keep the shoulders level, but they won't be. 80-20. If you're trying 80%, the extra 20%, your body will be just fine.